just drove 20 hours with 5 Chihuahuas in the car. 5! And somewhere around hour 2, I realized our back seat had basically turned into a tiny rolling apartment for 5 very dramatic little roommates. So today I'm showing you everything I actually packed, what worked, what I'd skip, and the one thing I will never road trip without again. These aren't random Amazon finds. Every single one of these got tested on a real long haul with real tiny dogs. So by the end of this, you'll know exactly what's worth your money if you travel with a Chihuahua or any small dog. Quick heads up, some of these are affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission, and I only show you stuff I genuinely use. Let's get into it. Okay, this is the foundation of the whole setup, the Your Power Hard Bottom Waterproof Seat Cover. And the key word is hard bottom. A lot of these hammock covers sag in the middle, so your dog just slides into a fabric pit every time you brake. This one stays flat. 5 Chihuahuas, and nobody went tumbling into the footwell. The hammock walls also give you this gentle barrier so nobody can launch forward at a stop. I still clip everybody into a harness. The back seat is always the safe spot, never the front with the airbags, but this added a real layer of containment. And it's fully waterproof, so end of trip cleanup was painless. Before I show you the small stuff, I have to show you the thing that held the small stuff, because this was the MVP of the entire trip. It's a 6-piece set. 2 food containers, the organizer, 2 collapsible bowls, and a treat pouch, all in one bag. Now, my dogs eat fresh, cold food, so I used one of these containers for treats instead. And I genuinely could not believe how much fit inside. Wipes, belly bands, the bowls, all the little odds and ends that usually end up rolling around your car, all in one grab-and-go bag. Having everything in one place made every single rest stop calmer. Hydration is non-negotiable on a long drive, but a regular bowl in a moving car is a splash disaster. These no-splash collapsible bowls have this integrated design that keeps the water where it belongs, even on bumpy roads. And look at the depth. For a Chihuahua muzzle, you want shallow. A deep dish made for a lab is just awkward for a tiny dog. These collapse totally flat too, so they tuck right into that travel bag. This one surprised me the most. The Wet Ones for Pets paw cleaner with the built-in scrubber brush. We use this after every single stop. Here's my thing. When you're traveling, you have no idea what's been on the grass at some random gas station dog patch. I am not bringing that home on 8 sets of tiny paws. You foam it on, the little brush scrubs between the toes, wipe it off, done. On a wiggly Chihuahua, easy actually matters. Total lifesaver. Right alongside the paw cleaner, the earth-rated hypoallergenic wipes. These are the everyday workhorse. Unscented, gentle, and I use them for paws, faces, behinds, every little mess that happens when you've got 5 dogs in one space. Sturdy enough to actually do the job, soft enough for sensitive skin. And because they're fragrance-free, they don't clash with the scented paw cleaner. Your car doesn't end up smelling like 5 different products fighting each other. Long drives get boring, and a bored Chihuahua becomes a loud Chihuahua. So I kept these Pupford freeze-dried salmon bites up front to reward calm settling and redirect the occasional protest spark. They're single ingredient and tiny, so I can reward good behavior without stuffing anybody full. Just enough to remind them the car is not a 24-hour buffet. This next one is special case, and I want to be careful how I talk about it. This is Vitoquinol Nutri-Cal, a high-calorie gel. Our smallest, Bodhi, can be prone to low blood sugar if he goes too long without eating, and on the road, meals tend to get shifted around. So I gave him a little between meals as a calorie cushion. But hear me on this. Hypoglycemia in tiny dogs is serious, and this is not a replacement for real meals or for a vet. If your little one tends to crash when they miss food, please talk to your vet about whether something like this belongs in your kit and how to use it. I'll put more detail in the article. You can't exactly give a bath at a rest stop, so this earth-rated waterless shampoo handled the freshen-ups. Work a little into the coat, towel it through, and the "we've been in a car all day" smell is gone. The white tea and basil scent is light, not overwhelming, which matters when you're sealed in a car with 5 noses. And it detangles, so it was great for our long-haired travelers. Travel stress can bring out marking and excitable peeing in some dogs, so the belly bands went in as insurance for the boys. 5-pack, so I always had a clean one while another was in the wash. Real talk on fit. The extra small still ran a little big on Cody and Bodhi, our tiniest. I had to snug them up. They still did the job and saved that seat cover more than once. But if your Chihuahua is teeny, plan to adjust them or size down. And for overnight stops and those why are we not moving traffic moments, the Love Wag washable pee pads. These are reusable, 36 by 48 inches, non-slip backing so they don't slide around a hotel floor. Instead of burning through disposables and hunting for more at some rural gas station, I just rotated the 2-pack and threw the used ones in the wash bag. Less waste, less stress. Quick honesty section, because not everything marketed for small dogs actually works for them. I'd be careful with anything labeled small dog that's clearly built for a 25-pound dog. Deep bowls a Chihuahua can't reach into, and any toy or product with little parts that could come loose and get swallowed. With tiny dogs, the fit and the details matter as much as the feature list. If you're starting from zero, I build around that travel bag and the seat cover first, then add the bowls and the paw cleaner. And if your dog is very small, ask your vet about the calorie gel question before you go. Here's the thing I keep coming back to. Tiny dogs travel just fine when their world stays predictable, their water's close, and their human has a plan for the messy parts. Ours rode 20 hours and showed up as 5 slightly offended but totally content little passengers, which is about the best review a Chihuahua will ever give you. So tell me down in the comments, what's the one thing you always pack when you travel with your Chihuahua? I want your road trip secrets. The full written list with all the links is in the description. And if you want more tiny dog stuff like this, join the Chi Society for free. Links down below. I'll see you in the next one.